Yo, guys, what's happening? What's happening? I think I'm just gonna get this one on the road today instead of waiting. It's kind of what I'm feeling. We're gonna keep this stream pretty quick, I think. So in case you need a BEP, hopefully we don't go that long. As you can see there, that is the topic. Whoops, wrong screen. What's up, guys? How's it going? What's crack-a-lackin'? I'm looking like I have like sunburn on my face. I have like a pimple right here in the middle of my nose. What is going on? What is happening? He learned where the stream button is. Guys, I stream like 3 times a week, okay? Joey rakes in more money than you. That's a problem. That's a problem. Yeah. But, sometimes after all this Vosh drama, after all the crazy dramas that have been going on, I desperately needed to kind of like detox myself and kind of just go and look at some less. You stream 3 times a month, my guy. You have no idea how many people get up my ass about stuff. Right. But I was just really tired of all the stupid drama. So I wanted some literal drama. Literal stupid drama. Joey had bread, Diesel has cake. Yes. Don't act like you stream often. uh so yeah, there was apparently like a daughter versus her dad TikTok drama that happened. The dad's like some crypto Andy, and the daughter is like trust fund baby extraordinaire.
This is a certified hood classic.
I had a weird dream the other night, boss. I dreamt you and I went to a convention to meet up with Chris Chan and buy her blood diamonds that she was selling for $1.25 a piece on shitty dollar store keychains.
I'm glad that I appear in your dreams. I wish we did something better than that. Thank you, Anonymous, for the $4.20. I will stream tomorrow though, by the way. Usually it's just weekends just because that's what's been happening for me, but yeah, so this shit, what a weird dono. That dono is so weird. That is the weirdest dono I've gotten in a long time. With the blood diamonds. What's the blood diamonds? Cloudy, we know that's you. I don't know if it was Cloudy because it says anonymous right here on my screen. Okay, but only Cloudy calls you boss. The Cloudy is not the only one that calls me boss. I will say that. You've appeared in my dreams many times, Diesel. Okay. It was Greg. It was Greg. I appeared in Greg's dream. I don't know. Okay, real talk, guys. I had a real conversation about whether or not I should do ASMR, right? I do an ASMR channel. Dew of the Mountain with the 5 gifted members. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Dew. Dew coming in, being an oil prince with the rest of them. Fucking, I thought about doing that as like a little side thing. I don't know yet, but it is something I'm thinking about. I've kind of concept in my head for this, and I think I could do pretty decent. But if it, look, I hate ASMR, but if it rakes in money, fucking do it. Hey, whatever pays the bills. I don't know. It's something I'm thinking about. I'm contemplating my options. Okay. Bro, now it's gonna read out it's gonna do the donos twice in a row now. Hold on. Link me when you do. I will talk about it on stream, right? Because I've been saying to myself, I need to find a use of the like the model, and I think maybe, you know, it's time for some fantasy themed ASMR. Right over on somewhere else, you know, just as like a little side project, because I just think it would be a fun thing. Okay, I would spend real US dollars for Diesel to whisper Spanish in my ears. I don't really think I have a sexy accent. I don't sound like that. You know, when you see one of those buff, pale anime boys in the ASMR photo, that's what I think of. I'm not into like the mouth like smacking
$1.99 from Cat was taken. A boss do bosses got bossies?
A boss do bosses got bossies? Yes. But yeah, let's watch this. So I explained the concept of what this drama air quotes is. Now I have a hot take. I think they planned this. I think that this was a marketing scheme for both of them to get attention on their respective social media platforms. Okay? That's what I think happened between Trust Fund Child and Bitcoin Dad.
Okay, I wake up at 6 a.m. to do some work. I get my coffee. I sit down. I open my computer. And what am I greeted with? Well, hundreds of comments calling me a deadbeat dad, a child abandoner, and all manner of other insults. So I think, what's this all about?
Imagine having daddy
This
issues.
is a
You all do.
certified hood classic.
I don't have shame here, Pappy.
Text Queen. What? What a girl boss. Are you sure I'm Poppy? Maybe it's you.
After a few minutes of investigation, I discover that my daughter, Maddie, has made a video about me. She's a screenwriter in Hollywood.
Are you fucking kidding me? I want these people lined up at a wall. I can't say that. This stream's gonna get taken down. I gotta make this members only. Whoops. I'm not supposed to say things like that, Diesel. Hi. See, this is why I think this is planned. I think that this drama, which got tons of information, like tons of coverage on Twitter, 32 million views on Twitter. I think that they planned this. Okay.
She's also a big social media influencer with millions of
I want to say things I can't say.
followers.
These are nepotism. This is nepotism. The nepo baby, and her doofus father.
Some of her videos get millions of views. And this video has tens of millions of views. 1 million likes, 20,000 comments, 40,000 bookmarks, 30,000 reposts. It's just insane. So I thought I'd better watch this video. And frankly, I was pretty chagrined by what I heard, to say the least.
He was chagrined, guys.
But honestly, the more I watch this video, the more I like it. Well, I like about 98% of it. However, I do need to correct a few statements in the video. But first, let's just...
She has like 70,000 followers last time I checked. Can somebody link me her original TikTok in the server, please?
watch Maddie's 90-second video. And then I'll give you my comments.
I want him in hospice now. Fernando, I'm going to use that one again in the future. I hope you know. Thank you for that. He's got the 5-minute crafts voice. I feel like he could knock out a Watch Mojo script pretty easily. You know what I mean?
What's a piece of trauma that you have that's funny? It has to actually be
I hate her. Sorry.
funny. I'll go first. My dad abandoned my family when I was 5 years old. That is a wife and 4 kids. He abandoned us and then pursued amateur breakdancing.
Some more context is needed here. Needless to say, I will I will talk about this in a moment. All right, let's continue with the video.
What do you? Whoa! I want the amateur breakdancing allegations addressed. Okay, guys, we don't know if this is faked. I am saying in my brain, if I was I would. This seems like something that would be fake.
$4.99 from Cat was taken. Buy yourself of something nice after stream sugar, strictly platonically.
And he got really good. He like blew up. Like he became like a D-list celebrity status, like viral breakdancer.
The original video has been trending on TikTok as well because people are stitching the first line with their own stories. Oh my god. This is all planned. This had to have been all planned. She's a screenwriter in Hollywood.
He became like the oldest actively competing breakdancer in the world. Then he got on Good Morning America and talk shows, and Washington Post wrote about him, and he went super viral, and he did all these interviews, and he danced with Paula Abdul. And here, I'll show you.
To see, take a look at this 60-year-old breakdancer. Yes, 60 years old. Amazing. That's Ben Hart. He's competing at a breakdancing competition in Philadelphia, and he may not have won, but I tell you what, he is winning over a lot of people on the internet. Yes. He really is. Yep, he's winning over a lot of people on the internet.
This guy wouldn't pay my medical bills.
This guy would have paid my medical bills? Based. Thank you, bestie Greg. Appreciate it. Alright. I just want to see her TikTok without the context of her dad. That was a fired joke, Diesel L. I'm sorry, Cat. Cat, I'm a little out of it today.
What's a piece of trauma that you have that's funny? It has to actually be funny. I'll go first. My dad abandoned my family when I was 5 years old. That is a wife and 4 kids. He abandoned us and
Yeah. Your dad abandoned you. You're so traumatized. Whoops, I accidentally like that TikTok.
Post wrote about him, and he went super viral.
60-year-old breakdancer. Yes, 60 years old. Got a breakdance one, but
This guy wouldn't pay my medical bills.
She literally had a stand-up show tonight. I hate her. These people should be... I can't say any of this. I can't say the things I want to say. Like, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not like... I didn't come from like the you know, the poorest of the poor, but like this is like the kind of person who had pretend struggles their whole life, okay? And then they're like manufacturing the struggles, right? Because the thing is the courts will go after him, okay? If he has to pay for his kids, okay? They would have gone after him. There's no way he would have gotten away from it. I want this young 20-somethings in hospice now.
The worst part, damn it, he's good. He should not be able to move his body like that. It's like impossible. It's beautiful. Hey, Dad.
No, yeah, this is all manufactured. This is all manufactured.
Just like split custody or anything.
Like I believe, like, obviously he was a breakdancer, right? But this whole like this is part of her routine. This is all part of the routine.
Like there was no split custody or anything. Like he just like left 4 kids to do that. He may not have paid for some of my medical bills growing up, but he did give me this breakdancing merchandise. So that's him. He's on his head. Benihana is his b-boy name because his name is Ben Hart. You know, I'll get texts like this, "Happy birthday?" ? And then like links to his breakdancing videos. So if you have funny trauma, like actual funny haha trauma, I need to hear it. Thank you.
Let's take a look at the rest of her TikTok account. Yeah, she's doing like stand up. I can tell you, dad is paying for her career as a scriptwriter in Hollywood. All right. Oh no. To be a white woman in America in the year of 2024, this is not a more beautiful thing.
That is not true. More on that in a minute.
The worst part, damn it, he's good. He should not be able to move his body like that. It's like impossible. It's beautiful. Hey, Dad.
Thank you, Maddie.
Like there was no split custody or anything. Like he just like left 4 kids to do that. He may not have paid for some of my medical bills growing up, but he did give
Just give me money and never speak to me again. Oh, so based.
me this breakdancing merchandise. So that's him. He's on his
That is a nice shirt.
This is b-boy name because his name is Ben Hart. You know, I'll get texts like this, "Happy birthday?" ? And then like links to his breakdancing video.
That's true.
You have funny
That's based. That's so based. You know, it's incredible how I always feel like I'm at rock bottom. Like I think to myself, I'm like, Jesus Christ. I make YouTube videos. They get demonetized. The company I sign a contract with will pay me. But at least I'm not the guy sending like the TikTok daughter his like breakdancing shit. Like it could always be worse. But even then, you could be the most dysfunctional man ever, and then one day you could wake up and have a Bitcoin shirt of your own. So never think that you're down and out, okay? Sometimes you're just waiting for the leaf to blow over in the wind. That made sense.
trauma, like actual funny haha trauma. I need to hear it. Thank you.
Okay, in many ways I love this video. And of course, I love my daughter Maddie. And we get along great. At least I think we do. But a few corrections are in order, or at least a few things that need to be put in context. First, I can see that as a 5-year-old, Maddie would see her dad as having abandoned the family. One day I was living there, the next day I wasn't. And that will look like abandonment to a child. But married couples do get divorced about half the time in America. And I was just living a mile or so down the street in LaGrange, Illinois. We just weren't living under the same roof. Now, about not paying medical bills, that's just not correct. Here was the financial arrangement of the divorce. Maddie's mom, my ex-wife, got $2 million at the get-go.
What in the fuck? What in the fuck? What an insane payout. Okay, the thing is that from what I recall, and it's been a hot minute, the alimony gets given to the parent. So there's really no way to confirm that it's going to end up going to your kids' medical bills. Now, you could go back to court and be like, I don't think this money is being used appropriately, right? But a lot of the time it is just put up to the parents to follow through when they get that money. Now, I do think there was a divorce, but I think this, obviously, you know, the story, right? How much does breakdancing make you? No, he was 60 when he got into breakdancing, which means he had a normal, probably business-based job.
Out of the gate, a lump sum payment. Plus, I was paying her $18,000 per month in child support and alimony. This was later reduced to $12,000 per month. And of course, I paid health insurance and out-of-pocket medical costs. I also put $600,000 into the kids' college fund. In all, I paid out about $5 million to my ex-wife to cover costs for her and the kids. And this is in 2005 dollars. So add 50% to account for inflation. In other words, I was not a deadbeat dad at all. And by the way, Maddie did not say that in her video, but a lot of the comments assume that and say that. Now, of course, there was no way for Maddie to know how much I was paying because she was a kid. This
is officially too rich for me to care. Well, apparently the internet cared. Normie internet cared.
Wasn't something I talked about. Also, remember that I was living 1 mile down the road from the kids in LaGrange, Illinois. Sidewalks all the way. An easy walk or bike ride. I saw the kids all the time. No abandonment, just a divorce. Was I at fault in the divorce? Yeah, I would say I was about 70% at fault. I own that. Maddie's mom and I were really not compatible in many ways. We were compatible in some ways, but not in other ways. Do I regret marrying Maddie's mom? No, absolutely not. If
Guys, aside from him having zero fucking drip and being hella dorky and rich, like I don't know what the fuck is your problem with him, guys. I gotta be frank. I really gotta be frank. Like outside of that, right? Because he's just like a dweeb, right? But like what is there something I'm missing here? Like I don't what is there to dislike about him?
$1.99 from Cat was taken, like Prometheus gave Diesel fire but broke and cook.
He should have just said yes for the memes. Exactly. He does have a suspicious amount of jump cuts every sentence. Yeah, because the video is edited and he's reading from a script. You can see him reading from the script right now. Like he takes literally so long to get the correct to be honest, I'm already so bored from this drama. It's just because he's rich. Well, I'm sorry, but then after like okay, I get it. I get the whole like eat the rich thing, but like it gets cringe. Like touch grass. He does sound like Tucker Carlson. He does.
If I had not married Maddie's mom, Maddie and her 3 siblings would not have been born. They would not have existed. The kids have turned out great. Maddie graduated from Northwestern University and is a screenwriter in Hollywood.
He will go through happy hospice because he's silly. Happy hospice. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm all for dogging on people, but like, let's go and dog on people for things that are reasonable, right? Because if we're dogging on people for stuff that's not reasonable, then we're being like just as bad as them, right? This is like that's it.
Maddie graduated from North.
I don't mind he has a lot of money. I mind that he made it through a marketing company. Well, then that's how we know that this is all like a big marketing stunt. But like, Jesus fucking Christ. You know how many people could turn around tomorrow and be like, I don't like that Diesel guy because he runs a coffee company. Even though we have plenty of papers that say that our coffee is like equitably maintained and gathered and grown and shit like that.
Would not have existed. The kids have turned out great. Maddie graduated from Northwestern University and is a screenwriter in Hollywood. Maddie's older sister Tori is a partner at a hedge fund on Wall Street, and she's getting rich. Maddie's younger sister Olivia just graduated from college and is teaching English to first graders in Thailand. Her older brother Peter is getting...
This is such a different aspect of living.
a master's degree in psychology. I get along great with all my kids, including Maddie. At least I think I do. So the kids are doing just fine.
Why would she think he abandoned them if he supposedly saw them all the time? Because she's lying. What? People do that? They get on the internet and lie?
Despite Dad's many shortcomings. One other slight correction, which I hesitate to even bring up because I love the way Maddie did this in her video. I did not abandon the family for breakdancing. I have a career. I'm in the advertising business, built an ad agency. That's how I was able to afford to pay Maddie's mom $5 million. Maddie's mom and I separated in 2004 and divorced in 2005. I took up breakdancing entirely by accident in 2012 as a way to get in shape at the age of 54. I then just kept...
He's old now. He's great for his age. He looks great for his age. I mean, he's not going to happy hospice anytime soon.
Doing it. I'm now age 66. Now, some of you might be wondering, can he still breakdance at age 66? Well, I don't know. Let's see. I'll give it a try. Okay, Maddie, let's see how the old man does.
This guy has zero drip. Zero drip, but he is old. All right. I can't really get too on someone's ass at the age of 66 for having a Bitcoin flag in their background. As hilariously bad and cringe as that is. It just feels unjustly cruel to be like, oh, this guy has fucking no taste.
$4.99 from Cat was taken. My dad would win in a fight against Ist Maddie's dad.
Cat, that's... Cat, that's so fucked up. Yeah, sometimes divorced parents shit talk each other to their kids, so she probably hasn't been told the whole story. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I would hazard a guess that most people his age are not that limber. Yeah, that's more than I could do now. I can't do that. Should I buy big? I think this is a bullish sign that Bitcoin is going up. You look up white boy swag in a dictionary. This is it. Oh shit, bro. Okay, it is shit like this and chat today that make me go, I never want kids. I guarantee I could be the best dad possible, and some motherfucker on the internet or in real life will be just too offended by the way I raise my kids to not annoy the shit out of me.
The main point is that it's never too late to start breakdancing. I started when I was age 54. I'm now age 66. So there's really no excuse for anyone not to be breakdancing. So the bottom line is this. At first, I really did not like Maddie's video at all. But I was biased by all the negative comments that I was reading.
If I was Maddie's dad, even if he is like a deadbeat or whatever, as claimed, right? Thank you, Slow, for 5 gifted 5 Bitcoin breakdances. Right? Like, if I was Maddie's dad, and this video is genuine, this is Maddie dogging on her father, right? If I was him, I'd be heartbroken. Right? Because despite the divorce, according to him, he was still present. So maybe Maddie's like leaving stuff out, or the mom was a bit more, you know, like there could be stuff missing from this story. Obviously, divorces are messy, right? To be fair, Diesel, if you found out you're gonna be a parent, you probably go, damn it, I gotta read a ton of books about psychology and child rearing to not screw up, and just go do it. Yeah. But you see, everybody on Twitter.com is actually an expert in raising children and an expert in every topic. So I would be beaten by them. Thank you, Slaw. But I would just be heartbroken. Like, nobody knew. Well, they knew who he was because the way Maddie did the video, right? So I get him doing like a response, but I could also see, I know in my heart, if I was him, I would be destroyed. Period. Like, I'd be destroyed. A true deadbeat dad could not throw down moves like that.
With at 6 a.m. in the morning in my social media feed. But the more I watch the video, the more I like it. And her video certainly is true from her perspective, even though a few details are off. No doubt because of what she heard from her mom. And I do think it's a great storyline that a 54-year-old dude left his family to pursue breakdancing, even if not quite true, factually.
Yeah, she is lucky to
but
even have a
perhaps
father
it speaks
who
to a
paid
bigger
child
truth,
support. Yeah.
a truth that is really truer than the actual facts of the matter. This could be a very funny movie plot. So maybe Maddie will make this movie about her 66-year-old breakdancing dad. Also, as I scroll through the 12,000 comments on Maddie's video, I really like most of them. Some are hilarious. Here are a few I'll read at random.
This kid is breaded, had their whole life set up for them by her father, and she's still not happy. Okay, let's just put that into perspective. You can have all the money in the world, guys, and still be fucking pissed about something. Okay, you could be broke, have no money, no nothing, and be the most happy person ever. All right, clearly there is a discrepancy between the income you have and the happiness that comes into your life. He's a better man than me. If I had a kid who spent $5 million, I spent $5 million on, and she said I was a deadbeat who abandoned her, I would have started that video with Stacks in the background and said, "Fuck yeah, exactly, Axis." I could see myself being the same way. I could also see myself being just heartbroken. Right? There's so many. I think his response is so well-mannered and well-meaning. I'm inclined to believe that he is not the man that Maddie portrays him to be, assuming that this isn't some fantastical fucking marketing ploy.
This one is...
It seems like he's trying to reach out to his daughter in those text messages as well, and she's not buying it, right? That was another thing I noticed.
Is from someone named Ro, and she says, "My mom abandoned me as a kid to join a Renaissance fair across the country." This is from Maria. "I didn't know my dad was bald until my mom knocked his toupee off
money
in a
doesn't
fight
buy
when I was 10.
happiness. It can help though, yeah.
My mom didn't know he was bald then until that moment." This is from Diane. "In foster care mandated therapy, the therapist told me I had abandonment issues and then stopped showing up to the sessions. I never saw her again." This one's from Bravo. "My mom died the week of Mother's Day, and my father died on Father's Day weekend. It's honestly so typical of both of them." This is from...
I hope that's a joke and not real, but if that is real, that's really sad. But that is really funny.
Clover. "My dad tried to kidnap me and ran out of gas while following us." This one from Chrishell. "I had to be my mom's boss at Dairy Queen when I was 17 and had to fire her for smoking while working the drive-thru." Becca says, "When my grandma passed away, my grandpa moved into a senior's home, met another woman, and brought her as a date to the funeral." Here's someone who says, "A video of my dad was featured in an episode of World's Dumbest Criminals." I love you, Maddie. You are very creative and talented. Keep doing exactly what you're doing.
He could have zero drip whatsoever. Who gives a fuck? I hope that young lady ends up in the hospice. Oh my god. Like, obviously being present and spending time and playing with your kids is important, but also, another important aspect, as most of you mentioned, is the, following through on child support. And it's very clear that he is following through on more than what many fathers did. Okay, you know what? He won me over. I know. I think he knows they were jokes, yeah. Oh shit. I don't care. He won me over. What am I supposed to say to this? Like, fuck it. Fuck it. White boy got swag. White boy got swag. Today I made my kid a PB&J and she said, "Thank you for feeding me. It's all about how you raise them." Yeah. There was a so there was a follow-up to the I think it would look cooler if he did breakdancing dressed as Kim Kitsuragi. You know what's funny? I recently had my friend start playing Disco Elysium. She does the art for she actually did the background art for this for stream, and she's been loving Disco Elysium.
This video is a follow-up to my Sunday video on my daughter's viral video trashing me, her dad. And these videos are all over the internet now, with titles like Bitcoiner and Breakdancing Dad Ben Hart navigate storm from daughter's viral TikTok video. And you should see my first video on this topic before watching this video, just so you know what this storm is all about. But here's a quick recap. My daughter Maddie is a 24-year-old screenwriter in Hollywood. I love her so much, though we are on different sides politically for the most part. She's also a social media King Kong. Many of her TikTok videos get millions of views.
If you get this man a Pitts F slur jacket, he would rock it.
Maddie's initial video about me got 7 million views last I looked, just on TikTok.
My dad abandoned my family when I was 5 years old.
Bro, this guy, I like, on one hand, this is definitely like a marketing ploy, but then on the other hand, he's just really affable. He's just really affable. You're gonna see why the mom may have shit talked him. Oh, shit's gonna change in the second half. I know, this guy is like a fucking Yakuza NPC. The way he dresses, what he does, like... Oh no. Why isn't it loading? I need a refresh.
This video...
Here, I'll show you. It did give me... We don't know if he actually...
It's a nice shirt.
Is his b-boy name, because his name is Ben Hart. You know, I'll get texts like this, happy birthday, question mark, and then like links to it.
My dad is a deadbeat who abandoned me at 5. Love you, Maddie. You're doing a great job.
Almost everyone I knew had seen this video and was asking me about it. Now she's posted a second video.
I know my dad posted like a 10-minute video or whatever being like, you know, my daughter's lying. We have a great relationship. I have a great relationship with all my kids. That's just objectively not true. Like, guys, we're all...
Oh my god, I hate her. She's such a piece of shit. I don't care. I like she gives such a bad vibe. She gives bad vibes. Okay? She might present something to us that convinces us to change our minds, but she gives me bad vibes. I don't like her vibe. Sister's got bad vibes. She's got that Valley Girl fuck face thing going on.
All freaking out about this in my family group chat right now. We're being like, he's so unhinged and delusional. We don't know if he actually believes his own narrative or if he's lying on purpose, but he's just like a weird guy. Yeah, he said he lived down the street from us. That's not true. Or like if he did, it was only for a few months maybe, but actually for most of my childhood.
Oh, I hate her. Something so fucking evil about her.
But he lived in Florida with his new wife. Like basically like, I don't want to get into this. Like,
my dad divorced my mom and moved on.
Again, like my video was basically like sanitizing the situation and like poking fun at the lightest parts of that childhood trauma. But obviously in real life, it was a lot more like complicated and traumatic. And it was really hard. He left us, immediately married another woman. We didn't hear from him for years.
He even admits to 70% culpability. I guarantee that he cheated on his wife. It happens.
And then he would visit every few months and we'd go out to dinner, but like he truly had no hand in raising us at all.
Oh my god, go to therapy, you bitch.
Don't speak with any sort of regularity. He doesn't know when my birthday is. Like, as you guys saw in the video I posted, he got it wrong. He gave us some money growing up.
I gotta be frank. Both my parents forget my birthday. Okay? I'm a 26-year-old man. You don't celebrate a 26-year-old man's birthday. It just doesn't happen.
Like, I honestly don't know the nitty-gritty of the financial situation. I really, really don't.
Ay, you fucking pendeja.
But I do know that several times I've asked him for financial help with medical expenses. Like,
you are an adult with a job. That's what you are. So fuck you, you bitch.
Especially like in college, and he wouldn't help me. So that's what I was referring to in my video when I was like, he wouldn't pay some of my medical bills.
Something recent? Yeah, you're 24. Go get fucking insurance. Oh, shit.
probably delete this in the morning, but I'm, 2 hard kombuchas in, and so I feel the need to kind of defend me and my family's like POV. Bottom line is, this guy was a completely absent father. He's like, I was just a bike ride away from those kids, and it's like, not once did any of us ever take a bike ride to his house.
Maybe it's just different for me, but even present dads don't raise kids like 80% of the time. The dads, in my opinion, as somebody growing up with a father who wasn't present, it'll help. And I know I was raised by very strong women, and I'm very appreciative for that. But I think for a long time, I wish I had a strong male role model. I had one when I was about 9 or 10. He was a sensei at a karate place. Then he killed himself. There's no joke there. He killed himself. He blew his brains. But I think it helps to, be present at some point. Obviously, a lot of times in those situations, dads end up, they have the higher paying job. They're like, listen, honey, stay home, raise the kids, be present for them. They're babies. Do that, right? East Coast person witnesses a West Coast person in action.
I don't think I've ever been in his house ever. So this whole thing is so bizarre. Like, I'm so surprised that he responded to my video, because I'm just like, damn, I could have actually made you seem like way worse than I made you seem. Like, in my video, I just made you seem like such a whimsical, funny guy. Like, but in real life, it was actually a lot darker. So I'm so surprised that he responded to it. And it's obviously,
Yeah, you responded to it because you called him an absent father.
obviously kind of hurtful and weird, but again, we don't really have a relationship, so at the end of the day, it doesn't have a huge effect on me. It's just kind of a bummer for my family, and we're all kind of looking at this and looking at his response, and we're just like, this is crazy. If this is
I'm sorry. I don't even give a shit what happened in a divorce now. If you're anything like the mother, he dodged a bullet.
actually his narrative, it's like delusional.
Now, I'm not going to go through all of Maddie's points here, most of which are just a repeat of what her mom's been telling the kids for the last 19 years.
Oh my god, it's beautiful how... Taylor's oldest time, chat.
Okay, so let's roll tape to see what childhood was actually like for my kids. And let's see how my relationship was with the kids even after the divorce.
We have with us here Maddie Hart. She
Yeah, he responded to it because she sent a giant wave of angry people at
is
him.
a YouTube specialist. How many videos, Maddie, do you have on YouTube now?
About
would you say?
54.
And what is your goal?
One day I want to be a partner.
What does that mean?
Oh god. Oh god, this is so terrifying. We've raised an entire generation to want to be influencers. This was our doing, chat, okay? I am part of this generation. I am the problem. I mean, I get it though, you don't want to ever shoot your kids' dreams down, but
It means you get paid to make videos. Yeah.
So, Maddie, I'd like some more YouTube insights and clarification.
oh my god.
What is the difference between a subscriber and a viewer and a friend? So you have about 300 subscribers, but how many viewers of your videos would you say you've had so far?
I have several thousand views on my videos, several thousand views on my channel, and about like 500 friends.
These hard kombucha.
$9.99 from Red Kitten in the Cradle. These hard kombuchas got the girlies acting traumatized.
I know, these kombuchas be getting girlies twisted, bro. This is incredibly sad. This is sad. This is so sad. I can't believe it, but this dad has bodied his daughter in the marketplace of ideas.
Okay, we're gonna head to the water. We're at Lake Michigan. I'm up in Wisconsin, just about an hour north of Chicago.
This is so sad.
And that's Maddie right there.
This is so sad.
All right.
I swear to God, I wish my father would be not drunk every time I went to the beach. Like,
All right, you look
Bitcoin dad got receipts. I know.
like a surfer.
Look at him. He's present and active with his children. Jesus Christ. Do you know how many fathers aren't? I don't. It's fucking pissing me off.
All right, here, let me hold it for you. Get on there. All right, I'll pull you out. All right, we're hauling at the sea here. We gotta get over this sandbar.
Yeah, let's see. Oh my god, I'm so sad right now. This is so upsetting.
You're looking good. Here comes the big one. Yeah. Olivia. Very good. Now what else do you want?
This is literally just family videos. This is so inappropriate. I am so sorry. Oh my god. Yeah, if she wants a shitty dad, she could have mine. Yeah, me too, Cloudy, 100%. I don't think it's, at first I was thinking it was a bit. I don't think it's a bit anymore. I don't think it's a bit anymore. I'm not feeling that vibe anymore. Oh my god. Well, if I was Maddie, this would also embarrass me. First of all, this young lady who's an influencer, I wouldn't want to hire her if I worked in Hollywood. I don't know how I want to hire this script writer. You think I want to fucking hire her? Not with an attitude like that. But hey, man, I get them West Coast people just built different. They built incorrectly. Sorry, Cloudy. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Yeah, he was present for these kids' entire lives. Oh my god. Damn, at her graduation. Oh my god. I get it. He's crypto bro cringe. I ain't from here. I don't care.
Let me be clear. Maddie is not lying in her videos. She is saying in these videos what she perceives to be true from her perspective. She's expressing her truth. And her perception is impacted radically by 19 years of brainwashing by my ex-wife.
Oh my god, he's about to go body his ex-wife now. Oh no. Oh my god.
I don't want anyone attacking or bullying Maddie for her videos. Her videos
No,
express
Maddie
her
is an
perspective.
asshole. Your daughter's an asshole. I'm sorry. Your daughter's a poorly raised, bratty, entitled Zoomer who needs to understand the struggles of society, who has not lived, who has not experienced, who has not seen. Listen, man, I've talked about it. I've worked in social work, diesel, blah, 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 right? I remember speaking with a woman, and she would tell me about how her boyfriend, a baby daddy, would push her down the stairs while she was pregnant. Their father's worse. Their father's worse.
I believe they are honest.
I love how all the people with shit parents immediately called it out.
From her perspective. So feel free to direct negative comments my way, but please don't bully Maddie. Now, I told Maddie I liked 98% of her video, but that there were some significant inaccuracies in there, like about me not paying medical bills. That's just not true. And the implication was that I was some kind of deadbeat dad. I paid her mom millions of dollars in alimony, child support, put hundreds of thousands of dollars into the kids' college funds.
They did, Cloudy, they gentrified dad's abandoning.
Paid for their health insurance, of course, and out-of-pocket medical costs,
think she
as I should have.
He needs to go to the happy hospice.
Result was that the kids were able to live in a wealthy suburb of Chicago, attend top colleges, and pursue very good careers. Anyways, I asked Maddie to take down her video and at least correct the damaging inaccuracies. It just wasn't true that I wasn't covering medical costs. I told her almost everyone I know had seen it, including clients. It had the potential to hurt my business, hurt me professionally. And I certainly don't think she meant any harm by her.
She's 24. This kind of behavior is gonna fucking destroy her career. I'm sorry. It just is. Yeah, he would destroy her in court. This is really bad. Could you imagine him taking his daughter to court? She's gonna be mopping her up. That would be bad.
First video. But she declined to take down her video because she said her video had gone viral.
She declined to take it down because it went viral. I believe it.
So she didn't want to take it down. So I came back a day or so later and told her that I had posted a response video on X. I told her the video response was very mild and very positive. It just corrects a couple of inaccuracies. And at that point, my video on X only had a few hundred views. She watched my video and seemed to like it, thought it was funny. So then I suggested, since you aren't going to take down your video and correct it, I would at least like you to post my response video on your feed. I explained to her that people will love it, predicted that it would get millions of views on
It's true. They could have both marketed for this.
her channel because her videos
He calls it X. Guys, he has a Bitcoin shirt. What the fuck did you expect?
often get millions of views. I also suggested to her that after my response video, I could fly out to Los Angeles. We could then do a collaboration video, sitting down together and hash out these issues. People would love that, I said, but she declined. So I really had no choice but to put up my response video.
What an asshole.
set
I
the
hate
record
this
straight.
daughter. Your daughter
Even if it only
sucks.
gets
I'm
200
sorry.
views,
You seem really nice.
which is a
Oh my god. Okay. So there's two types of rich people, right? There's two types of rich people. They're the ones that earn the money and the ones that earn the money from the people who earned it. She is the second type of rich person. He's the first type. This is the difference.
about what I expected. Well, then my response video really
He calls it X, but I dislike his daughter more.
started to blow up. It hit 1 million views in about 12 hours. Then 5 million views, 10 million views, 20 million views, 30 million views, and on up from there. Maddie's mom started to freak out, sent me long text messages telling me to take my video down. I'm like, but Maddie's video is still up and has 7 million views, and
Why is the mom getting involved? It's none of her fucking business. Her daughter's an adult.
that's just on TikTok. Plus,
If she's gonna get into a public squabble with her dad, it's no place for the mom to get involved.
Maddie has posted a much more negative second video, full of inaccuracies. Here are the basic facts. Maddie's mom and I got divorced in 2005. In America, about half of marriages end in divorce, and it's natural for young children to feel abandoned.
How the hell does someone who made ad campaigns end up being such a freaking saint compared to his spawn? Because people are multifaceted, complex creatures, right? And the perceptions you have about people who work in certain industries are not always accurate because those industries are multifaceted and made up of many people who do many different things. Congratulations. Did you also know that we all have internal monologues? I'm sorry, I'm dogging on you now.
One day, the father's living in the house, and the next day, he's not. That can feel like abandonment. Maddie's mom and I had some very ugly legal proceedings that Maddie is largely unaware of. I don't talk about it.
He made ads in the 70s. His ads probably had swag. Listen, did he try to sell children cigarettes or did he make Pampers commercials? Because I need to know whether or not, in the grand scheme of things, he's a worse person.
But our divorce is probably worse than most. I lived in LaGrange, Illinois from 2007 to 2011, just down the street from the kids. Saw the kids all the time. Then in 2011, Wanda and I bought a house in Willowbrook, Illinois, which is about an 8-minute drive from the kids. Maddie's mom then got remarried in 2012. She moved to Wilmette, Illinois, which is about a 1-hour drive north from our house. The kids were older by this point.
$1.99 from Cat was taken. Breaks and Stad with a little bit of swag. Is he goated?
If any kid wanted to hang out with me.
He's goated.
Now, teenage girls generally want to do their thing with their friends. I saw my son the most because he wanted to. I don't force the kids to hang out with me. If they want to hang out, cool. If they don't want to hang out, fine. Generally, teenage girls don't like to hang out with their parents. They like to hang out with their friends. Maddie is correct that the girls did not come over to the house, even though we were very close by. They came 3 times, once to our place in LaGrange, which was a bit more than a mile down the street from her house, and they came twice to our house in Willowbrook, which was an 8-minute drive. And that was it.
Okay, I will be there. I will be there in a second. This makes me really fucking mad. This makes me really fucking mad, chat. It's just like, it's disappointing. I hate seeing kids like this. I hate seeing kids like this because when you see, because she's like a kid who, and I call her a kid even though she's an adult. When I have worked with kids who are so broke they're willing to do whatever, right? They're willing to work hard and put in the work. She's the type of person who doesn't want any of that. I would not want to work with the daughter as a screenwriter. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. She has, and again, this might be something that flies in like the LA entertainment sphere, but like, I just no. I think she's genuinely a bad person. That pissed me off. I wanted the stream to feel better, but I actually I feel more righteous indignation right now. She wants to have trauma for clout. They gentrified clout. They gentrified clout. That's it. They gentrified clout. Clout has been gentrified. Anyway, that was a quick I blame LA. Nuclear bomb. Happy hospice. She needs correction. It's such a shame. It's such a shame to see stuff like this. You know, dad's cringe, absolutely, but I think at his age we're all allowed to be a little cringe, right? I hope I'm allowed to be cringe at his age. But I hope you all enjoyed the quick rub and tug. I gotta go get out of here. I promised my time to some people, so I'm going to go do that. What a fucking nothing burger. I'm glad I watched this, actually. I feel like I accomplished something. But goodbye, chat.